It's time for epic battles.
Epic battles! Epic battles!
So epic battles is where we take a character from the Age of Sigmar lore, and we take one from outside of it, somewhere in pop culture, and we make them fight it to the death in our arena for our amusement. With that being said, our first epic battle is Thanquol versus Master Splinter. Now, I already want to say Master Splinter because Ninja Rap has been born. So,
Alright,
Okay. Alright.
Thanquol is the most powerful Skaven magic user that has ever existed.
okay. And don't they kind of eat warpstone to gain their magic and
Yes.
stuff like that? So
He's eaten so much that the horns that grow out of his head are now crystal. Green crystal.
they're a warpstone.
He
That's awesome.
once had an idea to grab the moon of the Warhammer world and pull it to the planet because there was rumored to be made out of warpstone. And he started to reach out and do it before Gotrek Gurnison threw his axe at him.
Alright. But he learned from
He's
his
a ninja.
owner and master, Rokusaki.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace. Yeah. Moment of silence. So, we have ninja skills versus powerful magic. Do ninja skills outrival powerful magic? Because he can't evade shit.
Would he have Bone Ripper?
No.
His
No,
bodyguard?
no,
Rat
because
Ogre?
he doesn't have his turtles.
Okay. Well, he
This-
goes off on his own and just kicks
Yeah,
ass
that's what I'm
sometimes.
saying. And so does he. You know? So, we've got...
Alright, so...
I think the ninja can
Can
do
you
it.
evade it?
I
Can
think
you
the
evade the magic?
Does he have magic that lets him know what's around him at all times, or can he be snuck up on? Because ninjas
Sure, he
sneak.
can be snuck up on.
Ninjas
If
sneak.
people can, like, throw
Does
a...
he sleep?
Yeah.
Well,
That would mean he would have to hide in our arena good enough to where Thanquol would be like, well, I'm just going to go to sleep now.
That happens.
It's known that he can smell other Skaven, but he's not
He's
a
not a
Skaven.
Skaven.
He's not a Skaven. He's
He
a rat.
was made turned into
By, you know,
green
nuclear goo.
warpstone-like goo,
Yeah.
But he's a rat.
Yeah.
but he's a rat. Skaven have control over rats.
But I don't think the Rat King could control Master
No,
Splinter.
the Rat King couldn't control Master
So I
Splinter.
would say that
Yeah.
he couldn't be
Same.
controlled by
That is a
Thanquol.
good cut, man.
Yeah.
That is a deep cut.
Yeah. So I say that he can't be
Alright,
controlled.
so he tried. The Jedi
Yeah.
mind trick doesn't work.
Yep.
Uh,
We've got a
Splinter-
Master Ninja.
Splinter
Master
runs
Ninja.
away and
No.
hides.
Splinter doesn't need
And
to
watches.
run away. He would see from the literal Craven stance, hunched over.
Yeah, like with glowing horns.
He's
Rats
a
don't
rat.
have horns.
Yeah, he's like, this thing is while he has magic power, he's a coward.
Yeah.
He would just run at him, pull out the cane sword if he has one, and just run at him. And
Well, if Gotrek can like throw his axe at him and like thwart some plans.
Splinter can
Skaven
throw
was,
kunai.
he was staring at the
Shuriken.
moon.
And dude, remember when? All right, now I'm gonna pull from movies too. When modern Shredder was throwing knives at him, dude. He was able to dip fucking through them bitches all Matrix style through all the fucking flying knives. And when they came back at him, he fucking did it again. So that's some crazy fucking agility Matrix
So
style.
all splinters are one splinter.
Yes,
Splinter.
because all
rats.
Thanquol is
One. Well, there's just one thing.
exactly. Well,
Also,
we'd have to take him from Warhammer, Total War.
yeah, he's
You know.
ridiculous, but
I'm sure.
he would be killed by an assassin like any other character.
Yeah, I think I started off as a joke, but I think actually the more I think about how quick he is, and like you say, ninjas are all about concealment. He even makes a big point of that in a couple of the movies, saying like ninjas aren't to be seen. You know, you're supposed to be in the shadows and shit. You know, it's what the whole point is.
Also, we kidnapped the bird trouble too.
Oh, yeah.
Turtles would
Turtles
show up.
are
They
going to
go
be
in
there,
between
yeah.
dimensions when they need to.
Exactly,
Freaking
yeah.
retarded.
After the fight's over and he wins,
Yeah.
they show up and beat our ass and
He
take
is
Splinter
such
home.
a
Yeah.
he. The thing is, it was doomed from the start. All of his plans fail, not just because they're interfered with by outside forces, but because he's terrible at plans. He was at invading Lustria. A Slan mage priest just owns him magically and is about to strike him down, but sees his future and that he is more of a danger to Skaven than freaking lizardmen combined, the entire lizardman species combined.
He might do something that just blows up all the Skaven one
Exactly.
day. Yeah.
So he let him live. Not just let him live, teleported him back to the Skaven capital.
There you go, bro. Go home. Yeah. All right. Okay.
He is.
So it's almost meant for him. Almost his plot armor is that he'll get thwarted in some way.
He'll get
So
thwarted.
he probably won't get killed. He'll just get his ass kicked by Splinter.
You put
and
his
get away.
He's
You
like
pitted
Thanos.
no, he is a Saturday. He is the Shredder. He's a Saturday morning cartoon character who so magically always gets away. And you pitted him against a cartoon
hero.
So the fight is a given, but it's not a death.
It's not a death blow. Yeah.
It's
It's
not a
definitely
death blow.
he gets away, but it's clear that he's the victor.
Yeah.
And then we can all dance and do the
Yeah.
ninja rap because it's been born.
Yep.
Ninja rap's been
Yeah.
born.
Bravo on the choice, man.
All right.
Very
So
nice.
our next battle is
A bloodthirster of incandescent rage versus Drizzt du Erden.
because
He beats
Why not?
everything. He's
Yeah.
already fought a Balrog.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, Baelor.
Yeah.
Which is a Balrog.
So he's got the twinkle anklets that let him
Well,
fucking.
Twinkle is the sword.
Yeah, he's got the anklets that make him go fast.
Yeah.
He's got twinkle and icing death.
Yep.
This is swords. I think icing death is like a dragon bound in it, right?
It was from the Dragon Horde and it makes him immune to fire.
Right. So that's a big thing.
That is a huge
That's
thing.
a big thing. All right.
Does
Does
it
the
make him
other
immune
does
to-
the other sword give him any kind of ability?
The other sword is a...
Twinkle.
Twinkle is a +4 defending scimitar.
So it's probably just super fast.
It's
Made for
parrying.
like wrist. Yeah.
It's made for parrying
Okay.
and spinning and stuff.
All right. Let's say he doesn't have Guinevere, so she's not around. Even though that's part of his kit, we're just not going to say
Yeah,
so.
when we've included him in the past, it was without the pet.
So
Trinket got left behind.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or she just has to rest for a while. She's been battling too much often. Maybe he had to fight a bunch of bloodletters on the way here.
Yeah.
And she helped him with that. He didn't know that this was coming because he killed all the bloodletters.
You gotta do
He's
it.
also
'cause
got
you
a
came this
couple of
far.
magic rings, but they're inconsequential in a bloodthirsty
Yeah.
fight.
Does his armor grant him any abilities? I don't believe so.
I believe it's just +2 shadowed leather armor, so it makes it more difficult to spot him. But
Yeah.
if he has D&D stats and we put D&D stats on him, he'd have demon sight, so he just sees through darkness and shit anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's like 8 foot taller. than
Will some of
glass-
his magic items be thwarted by the corn anti-magic?
I would say so.
So maybe he wouldn't be able to run too fast. You just have elf agility at that point.
Actually,
not
now that
the
I think
super
about it,
anklets?
no. Everything that he's using magic for with his equipment is stuff Korn approves the use of magic for. That's why the Core Hammer Skull makes magic items on his anvil because Korn blessed the anvil.
Okay.
He approves of that use of magic to help you fight, not to do the fighting for you.
Okay.
All that does is make him move faster.
Yeah,
on foot.
because when you fight a bloodthirster, if you have a magic item on you, it doesn't negate it.
Also, he killed
It just negates spells that are cast.
he killed a guy in a duel to get them as well, so Korn also approves of that.
Yeah, it probably likes him quite a bit.
Oh.
For how much blood he actually spills.
He would be the favorite of so many gods. Tzeentch for causing and spoiling so many plans. Nurgle for helping wildlife and nature. Frickin' Tzeentch for Slanesh for loving and blah 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 and being
Dude,
an elf.
he fucking. Well, I guess Zinch, yeah, for thwarting plans, but at the same time, I think that he makes sure the good narrative happens so much that Zinch wouldn't like that. He'd be like, no.
Yeah,
sometimes it's gotta fail.
The Chaos
it's gotta
Gods
go
are a
bad
lot
too.
more evil than chaotic as
Exactly.
far as the chaotic evil goes.
Yeah, they almost want thwarted plans of their own.
Yeah.
You know? We're gonna win, and it would be fun, but I knew I was gonna win, so I'll just thwart it now and watch it all fall. And watch this guy who thinks I love him die, laugh at it, and then start a new one. Start a new plan. You know?
So last time he fought a demon that was like this, it was about half that guy's size, didn't have a massive axe and was
What's he, about 20 foot without wings?
20 foot without wings, yeah.
Okay. But
it's still drizzt, is the thing.
now, if you kill him, does another bloodthirster come from the axe?
You'd have to destroy the axe.
Okay.
And-
You wouldn't know necessarily to do that.
and-
if you killed the thing, it would just disappear and that'd be fine enough.
Yeah.
Well, martial weapons are the things that actually hurt demons. You know,
Yeah.
you can't use magic on corn demons, and you can't use like missile weapons or like energy weapons against them. It doesn't hurt as much. You have to use blade and edge and
because
blunt.
there's belief
Yeah,
behind
exactly,
it,
exactly. So
everyone knows.
he's got the equipment to do it.
Yeah.
I think as long as his anklets let him move fast enough,
It's a crazy
this
God
thing
of War
doesn't
fight.
move super fast.
No.
So I think it's one of those, like, if it's a God of War fight, then it's one of the quick time event.
Yeah.
And you're hitting fucking buttons, watching him duck under
Yeah.
and fucking slice his fucking knees out. He falls to the ground, fucking jumps on his back. You have to press triangle. Now he jumps and fucking lops one of his wings off. You know, it's one of those.
Like, at the size of
You
those
know.
things, like one hit and he's dead.
Well, it just isn't going to move fast enough.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted the equipment to be negated somehow, but it's not going to be.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be in the game, you know, so.
Yeah,
It's gotta
Corn
be
would
drizzt.
Corn would be cool with the equipment he's got.
And he'd be like, dude, that was badass, man.
Yeah.
Maybe I give him a gift and see if he wants it. See if maybe he goes on a killing spree after killing this thing.
Yeah.
You know, and then if he
He
does,
He
then
goes
hell
into
yeah.
especially if he goes into the rage, the barbarian rage. The whole thing is just
Yeah.
it's all an elaborate ploy to cause Drizzt to follow the corn.
Yeah, exactly. This whole thing was a nasty plan.
Changing to the scimitars for axes.
Disgusting.
Alright, our last battle is
Settra
The imperishable.
versus King Arthur.
Alright, now I chose this picture because we don't have many instances of King Arthur, so we've got to take it from pretty much every instance we have. We have like 3 movies. We have the cartoon.
Excalibur.
We have Excalibur, which is kind of a...
It's kind of Mowgli sitting on a chair a lot.
Yeah.
We have the books.
We have the
or are
books.
you talking about visual images?
Well, to pull up a picture, we have to pull up a visual image. So
Well,
we're going to have
you're
to pull
not
from one
wrong,
of those
yeah.
movies. There's probably going to be paintings of King
What was
Arthur.
it, the
but
Last Centurion?
Yeah.
Isn't that another King Arthur?
No, it was called Arthur.
Arthur, alright.
Yeah, there was a movie called This Centurion,
Did
which
I
is a different
confuse
movie.
I confused the two? Alright.
But it was still about Romans, and because he was Arturius.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
And it had like Rome was leaving the British Isles. They were like, "Fuck
I
this
really
place."
hate the Romans.
Yeah, you gotta really hate the Romans. You want to be part of the people's front of Judea. Now,
Alright,
where's
so,
the Judean Popular Front? It's over there.
So, for those unfamiliar, Settra, the imperishable.
A Tomb King.
Tomb King. The names go on. The Tomb King.
He's basically a god.
No, he's
they-
he's basically Shazam.
He's
But a monk.
he's not Nagash.
Yeah.
No, not.
So Nagash is a god.
A demigod.
He's a Warhammer fantasy hero.
Yeah.
I'd say he's stronger than any one of the Mortars. Like,
No, he's on
No.
par with the Mortarks. That was the whole point of the Mortarks.
He's not better than a Lord of Change.
okay, fair.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
could,
Yeah.
he could wreck a Lord of Change. But
And
he was less
that's
points.
a little higher than a Demon Prince on the scale. You know?
He was like 400 points.
Yeah. So he's high up there, but he's higher than a Demon Prince, but he's not.
He's
Got it.
a
Yeah.
character mummy guy in a fancy chariot.
Now,
Okay, cool.
dude, if you've seen this particular movie, Excalibur, with one swing, can take out about 400 people.
Yeah.
He also has the ability to stop time, kind of like the Flash or something, and everybody's like, and he runs through, cutting everybody down and doing like swings that make people fly off in the air.
Yeah.
And he runs through the whole army, and then stops, and then everybody flies off and into the.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So that's a pretty magical sword.
This is an exceptionally magical sword.
So if we go with like the book's magical sword, it's just a sword that.
It is a sword that is exceptionally sharp.
Yeah, and
And a belt that makes him impervious.
A belt that heals his
wounds?
wounds.
Heals
The
his wounds.
scabbard heals his wounds.
yeah, the scabbard.
Scabbard.
Heals. Yeah,
The belt
okay.
was just what kept the scabbard on him.
Yeah. So the scabbard heals his wounds, but at what rate? He's able to be killed.
Wardred killed him, remember?
So he is able to die. So it's like less than Wolverine's healing ability, but higher than like I don't know what else to compare it to the heals. Slow.
Of vampires?
Yeah, I guess you
Like
could
a
say
blade vampires?
Yeah, like a blade vampires. Takes a couple days and shit. You know what I mean? Like
Alright.
if you cut off his head, he's fucked. But if you stab them through the heart, he's fucked because you can't heal his heart. But if you stabbed him in the gut, anybody else would die because his liver's gone into his fucking blood and shit. He's gonna live.
Alright,
You know?
so
Cut off his arm, he'll live.
he is physically as strong. Actually, he's physically stronger than a troll in Warhammer Fantasy. He's got a strength of like 8.
Right.
He's like physically a bloodthirster in a mummy body, so he could also do swings that like send dudes flying.
All right, so he's got the power. Let's say he doesn't have the speed because it was kind of a Mary Sue object, McGovern in the movie. It basically made him be able to do everything he needs to do.
Well, he's a crazy Mary Sue, to be fair.
But I'm sure there's history behind it where there isn't with him.
Yeah, there's.
I'm a street rat, and then fucking now I'm like King Arthur with magical powers. So let's not make it that. Yeah, let's not make it that. Let's make it more towards the books. But he has maybe at least I can fucking swing this and send dudes flying power. All right, and then he's got his scabbard from the book.
They're on par
that
with
heals
each
him.
other. Like, Settra might be able to survive a hit from the send dude's flying sword.
Okay.
I don't think. Well, with the scabbard on, he could also survive.
That's the
from
thing, yeah.
Send Dude's
They
flying
both could survive. Would it take them out of battle, either one? Would that be enough to have King Arthur doing the whole like? Would it be enough to have him doing like a? Or which one's going to get up? Say they both swing. Bah! Who gets up first?
Settra.
I say Settra as well.
Even
guy's already dead.
even if he does get up first, runs over and like turns Settra to like kill Settra like while Settra's getting up. When Settra's physical form is taken out, he is Settra the Imperishable. He comes back, but first he explodes in carnivorous scarab beetles that eat everything in a quarter-mile radius.
All right, so will he come back within 5 minutes?
No, he has to come back from his sarcophagus.
Okay, so there is a chance that you could die then. Because if he's able to walk out of our arena, then if we give him 5 minutes to walk out, then that is winning the fight.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
would it be a double KO if the beetles kill him though?
maybe, but I think he would just start swinging the sword, like scattering them. He would get fucked a bit.
Yeah, it is
from them.
When in the game it was like.
But we're saying that's if he did a death blow on him. We said they swing at the same time. They fell over. Settra gets up first.
Probably that tells him to kneel.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he does a stab, like a trickery stab, like, I'm fucked, man. I'll kneel to you. I'll be your guy. I got you in the heart. That's not going to kill him, I don't think.
No.
He probably doesn't even have like a heart.
It's in
a
jar.
So you would have to like destroy his body for it to be a thing. So like a false stab, like a trickery stab, that isn't going to.
No, you gotta
It's if the attack that's 4d6, but you only hit 1.
Yeah, exactly. So, exactly. Yeah.
Also, Settra's got reach with that halberd.
He does. He does. Yeah, this is the first one I think we got to give to the Warhammer fig. I think.
Yeah.
I think we got to.
Good job, Settra.
Yeah, you did good, kid.
Also, he had like a 3+ ward save.
Okay. Yeah.
So
we wouldn't give him a ward save.
No.
No, we'd give him a good armor save. He'd have a 2+.
Yeah, because.
But it wouldn't be a ward save because
Well, no,
the thing
he'd
doesn't
have to-
save him from wounds.
He'd have
it just
to
heals
4
them.
up regen,
Yeah, he would have a regen.
but he also has regen.
There you go.
And he can pray for the gods to heal him every turn.
Yeah,
And it's
he
not
doesn't-
magic.
He doesn't.
His is automatic. His
Yeah, well, it's a prayer. It's not
So here we go. That's the end of.
Settra's.
That's the end of Epic Battles.
Yeah.
Settra 1.
Settra the Entertainer.
Settra the Entertainer. So we're going to move on to our next segment. We've done a mix of our Better Know unit and our Underworlds overview. So this is Better Know and Underworlds overview.